Welcome back, everybody. Let's get working on this forecast. It is a chilly Monday evening, pretty much the same as what we had yesterday, and that means overcast skies. Yeah, there were a couple periods there this morning and even this afternoon where there were some light rain droplets around. And not to be forgotten, actually went out to grab some food a couple hours ago, and a little bit of a very, very minor mist. Not sure if that's still in the air here in Grand Rapids, but perhaps you have experienced the same thing. Very, very minor. It's almost completely evaporating before it even has a chance to cause any sort of dampness on the vehicles or the ground. So that's what we've got at the current time. I'm going well south into the Western Caribbean. This is Hurricane Zeta, which has either made landfall or is just about to make landfall. I think that's probably the better option. The second, it's almost on top of the Yucatan Peninsula, and it'll remain there for about 12 hours. Will emerge into the southern Gulf of Mexico around midday tomorrow, and likely will have weakened a little bit. This thing is an 80-mile-per-hour sustained hurricane, Category 1. National Hurricane Center suggesting some gusts could be near 100 miles per hour. So for late October, just several days away from the month of November. Now, granted, the hurricane season does officially go until December 1st. So these things can develop, but typically this late in the year, you know, it's fairly rare to get these storms to show face in the Gulf as a hurricane. Not every year do you see it, but we are going to here. It looks like from Tuesday into Wednesday, a Category 1. There is some chance. I'll tell you, the atmospheric conditions are ripe enough across the southern Gulf that this could reach Category 2 strength before likely weakening just a bit as it does take aim on the eastern portion of Louisiana there in the vicinity of New Orleans. Now, this is not going to be a Hurricane Katrina. It's not that strong, but it will have a lot of rainfall and it will have a fair amount of wind as well. So there will be a certain storm surge that you'll be hearing about likely in the national news over the next couple days. Stay tuned on that one. Now, counter to that, a very cold air, I mean frigid air through the nation's midsection, and there's a weather disturbance kicking out of Arizona into New Mexico as we speak. And this over the next 24 to 36 hours is to deposit a total of about 6 to 12, in some cases a lot more inches of snow than that localized in north central New Mexico, and some of that snow stretching into Texas. Although I will say a lot of what you're seeing here is probably even sleet and ice accumulation. Some of that will stretch to the northeast, but this system will not be coming far enough northward, nor will it have as much cold air on the eastern portion of the United States to really cause the precipitation shield to fall in the form of snow. It'll actually fall in the form of rain once it gets into Indiana and Ohio, and I think primarily missing us to the south on Thursday. Look at these temperatures now. We've got a lot of clouds around out there, mid to upper 30s, and I think we're going to have trouble really falling down to around 30 to 32 overnight tonight because these clouds are going to hold tougher than the models suggest. Nonetheless, it will be chilly, calling about 34 as you step out the door here in GR on Tuesday. Day planner takes it to 43. It's going to be another raw one, another cool one. We'll wait until probably 2:30, 3 o'clock and beyond to get a little sunshine in the mix. Radar will widen the scope. There's not a whole lot going on. Again, a little mist could be out there. See that black dashed line stretching from Canada into North Dakota and then southwestward? That is an upper level disturbance, a weak one, but that will quickly race towards us and it'll help to kick off a couple sprinkles, maybe a light shower late morning tomorrow. The main system, though, down to the south causing the winter weather does miss us, and we're looking at a cool pattern here over the next 7 days, folks. I do still think we're going to have a warm up, though. Next week, election week, could have temperatures coming near 60 degrees at some point. And we got more news right after the break.